3, 2, we have ignition.
Last example that we used was Al Capone. We put him in the calendar, and so to find people in the calendar, we click on the calendar, pops open, and we look at the day, and there's the people in my calendar. So when you come in Monday morning, you go, all right, I've got Al Capone, I've got Chris, I've got Bono, I've got Warren. It's like, all right, these are etched in stone. We made an agreement to talk at a certain point. Now, some people, they're going to go, hey, you know what? They remember either people say yes or no. So if I call Dale Carnegie and he goes, yeah, you know what, right now is not, you know what, I really want to talk to you about this because I think what you're talking about is a great idea, but can you give me a jingle like toward the end of next week? I go, okay, well, what works better, Dale? Are you thinking Thursday or Friday? And so remember how you click and you can open this up, and he goes, you know what, let's do Thursday. And I go, okay, well, what works better for you, morning or afternoon? He goes, morning. I go, okay, what works better, morning, early morning or late morning? He goes, well, let's do late. I go, okay, so like, give or take 10:30. He goes, yeah, just somewhere around in there. He goes, okay, and I'll put in a little note that says, sounds promising. And was it a meaningful call? Yeah, and again, we'll talk about that in Gamify Schedule Follow-Up. Now here, I don't want it to show up in my calendar because we didn't say at a particular time, but he did say Thursday kind of 10:30ish, right? So I can say talk book deal or whatever I'm talking about with Dale Carnegie. And that was next Thursday. And that was, what did we say, in the 10:30. So I'm going to say, now, it's going to pop up at 10:30 if I have a reminder. I can say no reminder. In fact, that sounds good because I'm probably going to have loads of people, give or take that time of day, and I'm just going to add them. And now, again, if I click next, it's going to say, hey, you didn't update the smart fields. You go, oh, shoot, I always forget that. Let's get that in process. That we want to keep this in all clean. Remember talking about making sure that's clean. And this is a little reminder, check smart fields, but I forget, and so will you. So next, and Dale should be at the bottom. There he is. Remember that whole revolving system. And the next one is Jimmy Carter. But now we have a method to our madness. Every day when we start, man, we go to calendars, and first thing we do is first things first, right? Calendars are big. Calendar items are serious. This is where you're going to make your money, like right now. Definitely going to make your money. The next things we want to go to are today's list. Now I'm here on a Saturday doing this, so I'm not going to have anybody, but I'm going to get rid of that, and I'm going to go, all right, today plus. So here's all the people that I've queued up to talk to. Those that have these calendar things, those are ones that are going to show up on my calendar. But like Dale Carnegie, he doesn't have that. So I know that when this pops up, or when it comes to the top, that this is a loose kind of deal. Loose is 10:30. So if he pops up at the top at 9 o'clock, is it fair? Yeah, I'll call it, because Dale's not going to remember what time he told me to call. He's just going to say he remembers that he said Thursday morning. So I can call it 9, 10, whatever, 10:30, 11, 11:30, as long as I get a hold of him at that give or take time. Now, if I've got more than one person at 10:30, I'm going to look over and I'm going to go, well, is it a prospect, refer, a client? That's going to help me to decide who I should call if I've got more than one person scheduled at give or take 10:30. And also, do I have them, are they an A or B or C? I'm going to call my A's first. That helps me if I've got more than one person scheduled at a time in a list who to call. Of course, if it has a little one of these by it, that means that you agreed. He's expecting your call. And that's how it works to get people on lists.